गुरुपदद्वन्द्वं भक्तबिन्दसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुस्य कृपा सिन्धुभवच पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयितगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम्। बिन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्तो गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमोदाक्ष जगोद्वरुण्य ध्येयं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं वेत्तात्युहं पनुतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमनिच्छटाय विस्फुरजित किमपि कबोधु स्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागर सारमूर्तिः साराधिका मयि कदा कृपां करोसि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरौ कमलायताक्षो विश्वाम्बरो द्विजभरौ जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गंगातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषिः त्ववामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदय संवित् त्वं सिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। एते चंसकलः पुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान् स्वयं इंद्रियारिव्याकुलं लोकं विरयन्ति जुगे जुगे। Ete changsakalaha pungshaha krishnastu bhagavan swayam indriyari vyakulam lokam marayanti juge juge. Gauriya Gosipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahamsa Jagadguru said that Saranagati, what is the symptom of Saranagati? What is the symptom of Saranagati? Gauriya Gosipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada speaking. To live, to kick out the mood of doership. To kick out the mood of doership is called Saranagati. So, after living this mood of doership, if I can take Krishna, if I can accept the lotus feet of Krishna, I mean Guru Vaishnava, completely, wholehearted, that is called the Sarup Lakshan of Saranagati. Within these 26 different qualities of Vaishnavas, within these 26 different qualities of Vaishnavas, if Saranagati is not there, then all other qualities cannot have any meaning in true sense. This is the most vital pivoted qualities. Saranagati is the Sarup Lakshan. Sarup Lakshan means the Lakshan symptom which is already there in the Vastu. Sarup Lakshan. Tatosya Lakshan means you will have to apply some assumption sometime. My Prabhu is Krishna. I am his servant. The same thing Prabhupada told in Vaishnavke. Tumi to amar, ami to tomar, ki kaj aparadhan. In Kirtan we find Bhakti-Thakur. Tumi to amar, ami to tomar, ki kaj aparadhane. That is the symptom of absolute Saranagati, Sarup Lakshan. When I cannot depend upon anything anymore, completely on Krishna, I mean completely on Guru Vaishnava. If I am not at all going to take shelter, then my false ego can never go away. Or in the contrary, I can say, if I take shelter, then automatically false ego can go away. Papa speaking, those demigods, you think they are getting higher journey, they are very happy, enjoying, but Papa speaking, no. Even those demigods, sometimes lamenting and requesting Bhagavan so that they can take human birth. Why? Because in the heaven, those who are demigods, they are full of different kind of enjoyment, fine enjoyment, material enjoyment, but in fine form. At the same time, they are having different kind of siddhi. Naturally they have siddhi, jog siddhi. Different kind of enjoyment situation there is very good. They never feel tired. They never feel tired. They never become sick. They are not growing any sweat. So no question of tiredness. So this way, whatever they want, they can get immediately within fraction of second. This way, if you have all this kind of facilities, then automatically false ego can grow inside you. Follow? When I have all the power, then automatically false ego can grow. And false ego growing means I can never develop Saranagati, I can never attain the lotus feet of Bhagavan. Not possible. Even Kunti Devi told, those who are having different kind of appliances, power, they cannot develop Saranagati. We need to be in a very adversive situation. It's a must. Until and unless we are put into this kind of adversive situation, we cannot develop the mood of Saranagati. So, it's good. Even in negative situation, if I can look positive, that is called Vaikuntha Darshan. Even in negative situation, if I can look everything positive, that is called Vaikuntha Darshan. But that is really impossible for bonded soul to grow. Demigods, they have their different kind of powers, Yoga-siddhi, everything, so naturally, maybe they are in favor of Bhagavan. Favor of Bhagavan and to do bhajan is completely different. I can give both. I can raise my hand, okay? Kunti Devi is speaking, Janmaisajya sutta sivi redo mano madahappa mano naiva arhate avidatam vaitama kinchana gocharam. Krishna speaking, why you are crying? Now all problems are over. I am going to Daruka. So why not allow me to go? No, I cannot. Why? Because now the actual problem can start. You say problem is over. You say problem is over, but I see problem is starting. You say problem is over, but I find problem is starting. How? Well, now we are enjoying complete sovereignty all over the world. Now we can go false ego. We can forget you. To forget you is the topmost danger. To forget you is the topmost danger. Such a danger, even we cannot imagine. Vipado naiva vipado, sampado naivo sampado, vipadaho visvaranam Vishnu, sampado narayana sruti. Vipado naiva vipado, sampado naiva sampado, vipadaho visvaranam Vishnu, sampado narayana sruti. So the demigods, they are lamenting. They are lamenting. Sometimes they are lamenting and speaking, Prabhu, if our luck is very good, we have any sukriti, then please, after this birth, Devajani, we arrange us to take birth in Bharat Bhumi. We'll have to take birth in Bharatajire. We human beings, always surrounded by different countless problems. Body not good, mind not good, surrounding situation not good, all, adversive situation. That's why we feel weak. Human body can develop different kind of disease now and then. Also, any time can go on, very uncertain, Chanabhangur. So, after getting this human life, somehow we can grow Saranagati by watching the instability of this life. Each and every fraction of second we are meeting with different kind of problems. So there is no certainty. No certainty means we will have to take shelter of something, Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan. Then we can get stability of our life. Otherwise, we can go here and there, around the world all the time. Or not world. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahmanda Brahmiti Guna Bhagavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata. Can go up, Brahmaloka, and come down. In Gita, Bhagavan clearly speaking, sometime Jivatma going to heaven, fall down again. Chine punne mortalokam vishanti. Chine punne mortalokam vishanti. Chine punne mortalokam vishanti. Chine punne mortalokam vishanti. What to do? You cannot stop your cycle of birth and death. You cannot stop this cycle. It can go on. No way out. This way, we are always feeling weak, uncertain life. So, we can feel urgency to take shelter of Sadguru Vaishnava, Guru Vaishnava, Bhagavan, and we can have the chance to go out of this trap of Maya. Otherwise, no other way. So, I was discussing yesterday, you can remember, and the sloka I discussed, there already is written a sloka I already speaking. Ete changsa kalaha pungshaha krishnastu bhagavan swayam indriyari vyakulam lokam medayanti yuhi. Śrīla Vedavyas speaking, also Sukdev Goswami speaking same. Previously, what all I discussed about different avatars, all, some of them Amsa avatar, some of them Angshaves avatar, some of them Angsha, Bakala avatar, all different. This kind of avatars, time to time, coming down to help jivas to cope with the situation they are meeting. Some demons going to attack, torture to save them. Yada yada hidharmasya glanir bhavati bharato abhuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam srijanyaham paritrana yusadhunam vinasa chaduskritam sambhava yuge yuge. To protect this creation, Jagat, Bhagavan appearing, but Bhajanananda Krishna is Shyam Bhagavan, Yugavatar, etc. sometime need, but when Shyam Bhagavan coming, suppose Shyam Bhagavan coming, like is this Dapar Juga, Krishna coming, so if Krishna coming, then no need of Juga avatar already coming within Krishna. Same Gauranga Mahaprabhu coming, no need of. Within Gauranga all avatar can stay. So, Brajanandan Krishna is Sakshat, is himself Swayamrup Vishnu Paratattva, no doubt in it. And repeatedly we are discussing from Brahma Samhita that Ishvara Paramakishra Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. That is known to us. We are discussing all the time. Yesterday I was discussing how Indra speaking this way. Because it seems Indra speaking wrong. Indra speaking as if the meaning is like that I take care of and my small brother, younger brother, Baman, I never mind because his younger brother, I never mind. So within Baman, Baman and Krishna non-different, Krishna coming from Baman, so I feel very comfortable. I love Krishna, the younger brother, this way. But actually, all Shastra are going to clarify this point, that from Bhagavan Sri Krishna, everything coming. Just now, you can remember I recited the sloka, just now. Ete changsakalaha. Ete means those all, what I already discussed. Ete, these avatars are some of them angsha, kala, ittadi. But ete changsha kalaha, pangshaha, Krishnastu Bhagavan Shyam. Bhagavan Sri Krishna is the Swayam Rūpa Bhagavan, no doubt in it. Whenever this creation is in danger by the attack of asuras, everything, rakshasas, then Bhagavan appearing to protect the innocent jivas. That is the rules. Okay, nice. Now point is that, yesterday we discussed, I am not going to discuss again, but still to remind you, I can recite Vaindram Vaishnavam Asaiva Mune Bhagamaham Dadu Jabiyangsam Aham Premna Krishnam Pashyami Narado. So I is speaking that previously I used to offer oblations, I used to offer everything. So, Aindram, here written Aindram, Vaishnavam Asaiva Mune Bhagamaham Dadu. So long up to now, so it is written, Aindiyam Vaishnavam Asaiva Mune Bhagamaham Dadu Jabiyangsam Aham Premna Krishnam Pashyami Narada. This way is speaking that I used to offer separately oblations, so I used to offer separately, but when here it is written, here it is written that Vaindram Vaishnavam Asaiva Mune. Bhagamaham Dadu Javiyasam Aindiyam Vaishnavam Asaiva Mune Bhagamaham Dadu Javiyangsam Aham Premna Krishnam Pashyami Narad. That I already discussed yesterday. This way, Indra speaking, I previously used to give to Vishnu, my Yogya Bhag, share of Yajna. But at present, I am giving to Vamanavatar, Krishna, I am giving to Krishna. So because this is younger brother, my Indra out of affection wanted to say that Vaman is younger brother, is Krishna, Krishna is Vishnu. Previously, I used to offer my oblations to Vishnu, but at present, Krishna is there inside my room. Vaman avatar, Krishna, I am giving to him. Hey Narad, I am going to treat my younger brother with loveful mood. Tadetat ubhayattam no bhavit krishne virodhataha angshattam hi tayur uktam paravastam ashyatu. Narad, I am going to Javiyangsam. Again, Indram, Vaishnavam, Asaiva Mune, Bhagam, Aham Dadu, Jabi Ansam Aham, Premna Krishnam Pashyami Narada. I am looking Krishna, I mean Vaman, with affectionate mood, because he is my small brother. So I have done all favorable thing in whatever favorable for my small brother, I have done everything. And sometime, if at all my small brother going against me, still I never mind. I am not going to give punishment to him. That's mean here Indra wanted to mean when Krishna went to heavenly planet, there by the desire of Satyabhama wanted to take Parijat Bhikkhu, then Indra was not ready because it is one kind of unusual demand. You cannot demand because this Parijat Bhikshu is a treasure of heaven. How you can take? There is some litigation of fighting took place. So out of affection into speaking, sometime my small brother going against me, something unusual doing, not favorable to me, but still I never mind. So it is a nature, it should be in the nature of elder brother that if younger brother doing something wrong, it's not good. That's mean wanted to say that was the property of heaven. What? That Parijat Vriksha, Deva Vriksha. Krishna wanted to take to Dwarika. Krishna Tattva, somebody can think that Indra having no idea about Krishna Tattva, foolish. So, he wanted to express jealousy. But actually not, this is not the case. Somebody can say Indra is foolish. So somebody can say Indra is the foolish, has no idea about Krishna Tattva. So, he has done wrong. So, always elder brother should be affectionate to younger brother. It is quite natural. Somebody thinking wrong way about the treatment I done against Krishna when he wanted to take this, Parijat tree to Daruka. Those who are having no idea about this Leela, they thought that actually out of Mascharya, jealousy, out of jealousy, Indra has a. But it is not actually so. This is not actually true. So, the opponent party, those who are having no idea about Krishna Tattva, so those who are having no idea about Krishna Tattva, by this word of Indra, they can think otherwise, wrong way. So, tadetat ubhayattam na bhavit Krishne virodhataha angshatvam hi tayoruktam paravarastam asyatu. So, this way, somebody can think wrong way. Krishna is the avatar of Nara-Narayan or Vamandev, Upendir avatar, somebody can say, somebody can think that way. But it is just opposite. Shastra will be against Shastra. It is against Shastra. According to the evidence of Shastra, all Badari, Narayan or Upendra Angsha, Krishna's Angshi, Paravarasto. Krishna is Paravarasto. Krishna is Paravarasto. So, etad ubhayatvam na bhavit Krishne virodhataha angshatvam hi tayoruktam paravarastvam ashotu. The sloka I started with, they are also speaking the same. Also speaking the same. Ete changsa kalaha pungshaha krishnastu bhagavan Shyam indiyari vyakulam lokam midayanti yuge yuge. They are speaking. Indra, as per India, Indra speaks of Krishna as an incarnation of Indra in the Harivamsa, who says, Indra, in the Aindriya sacrifice I gave Krishna the portion, part of oblation meant for Lord Vishnu. I love Krishna, because I see him as my younger brother. Okay? This way it is clear that Indra speaking something, he is speaking out of affectionate mood, but anyway it is not. So, Naro bhatu riha angshatvam ete changseti bakshate upendrasho tatha tamcha harivamse upidishrate. It is continuous actually, what I discussed. Aindriyam Vaishnavam asaiva mune bhagamaham dadu javiyasam Aindram Vaishnavam asaiva mune bhagamaham dadu javiyansamaham premna krishnam pashyami narada. Tadetat ubhayattam na bhavit Krishne virodhataha angshatvam hi tayoruktam paravarastam ashyatu. It is already clarified that Krishna is paravasta, paravarasta avastha by discussion. Naro dhatu riha angshatvam ete changseti bhakshati. Ete changsukala, why is speaking? If Bhagavan coming from Naranarayan or Upendra, this kind of remark is totally baseless. So, Naro bhatur iha angshatvam ete changseti bhakshati in Bhagavatam, Brahma. It proves that from Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Naranarayan coming, Nishingu coming, Vamandev coming, everything. Upendrasho, tathantancho, same thing with Upendrasho, tathatamcho harivangshe upide. It is clarified therein. It is already clarified therein Harivamsa. Okay, then yesterday I also discussed Aditya tapasa Vishnur Mahatma Radhitaha Pura Varenas Chandita Tena Paritushtena Chaditihi Tayor Raktastadrisham Putram Ichhami Iti Surattama Tenoktam Bhavane Nasti Matsamaha Purusho Aparaha. It's very clear, yesterday I also told. There we find the statement by Devaki Narad that long ago we know Aditi started Payabrata, by which it was Payabrata was suggested by Kashyap Muni, and she started doing Payabrata. Bhagavan was highly satisfied with the 12 days only, Payabrata, and he appeared, Bhagavan appeared to give a benediction according to the desire of Mother Aditi. Aditi told, I like to get a son like you. Bhagavan again, Aditi worshipped Supreme Lord Vishnu by performing assorted penances, satisfied with her brata. The Lord delighted Aditi by offering her a benediction of her choice. She told, I need a son like you, but Bhagavan told, a son like me is not possible. I myself is like me. Aditya tapasa Vishnur Mahatma Radhitaha Pura Varena Chandita Tena Paritushtena Chaditihi Tayaktastadrisham Putram Ichhamiti Surattama Tenoktam Bhavane Nasti Matsama Purushapara. So, Bhagavan already blessed her. I can give you, already blessed him with a benediction. Angshena tu bhavishvami putraha khalu aham evate atho krishne paravarasto bhavo agre bhakshate sputam. Paravarastascha purnavastha sastre prakrititaha tasmad angshat Tvamevashu viruddhyam sputam mikshati. What speaking? Again I am reading. Angsheno tu bhavishvami. Bhagavan Singh, he replied, there is no other person, there is no other personality equal to me in this infinite universe. However, okay, I will personally become your son, I can come in the form of your son through my partial expansion. Harivamsa, it is document. Angsheno tu bhavishvami. Angsheno tu bhavishvami putraha khalu ahameva te. Atho, by this word, it is clearly understood Atho Krishne paravasto bhavo agre bhakshate sputam. It is very clear that Krishna is paravarasta avastha, not avatar, avatari, paravarasto. What do you mean by paravarastascha? Paravastascha purnavasto. Complete, the complete avastha is paravasta. In Shastra it is called paravastascha sampurnavastaha shastre prakittitaha. Tasmad angshatvam mevasyo viruddham sputam ikshate. So it is very clear. He cannot be Angsa. Krishna cannot be Angsa. The Indo speaking, okay, out of love, affection can speak that way. That we cannot understand wrong way. So, after that what happens? After that it is very clear. So it is very clear that Krishna is not avatar, avatari. So, artho gattantaram tesam vachananancha drishyati. What written? Artho gattantaram tesam vachananancha drishyati. It means we can discover other explanation from the above quoted statement. We can discover other explanation. We can try to understand the inner meaning of this explanation in the following way. We can discover other explanations for the above quoted statement. Artho gattantaram tesham vachananam cha drishyati. So, what is that? Tatro dharmo putro itvado karika. In different karika, we can have documents. In different karika, documents. That's mean just, we already told that Vishnu Dharmottar Adi or different places, there we can, Harivamsa. So, Artho gattantaram tesham vachananancha dishyati, we can find some other meaning also from that statements. So anyway, so tatro dharmo putro vitvado karika. What is it? Naro narayano prapetve atmaswata krito to Shyam Krishnarjuno chandro vangsham anu prakatatam gato. Naro narayano prapeti atmaswata krito to Shyam Krishnarjuno chandro vangsham anu prakatatam gato. Thus, there is a karika, explanatory words. Thus, there is a karika for the verse beginning dharma pautro. Dharma tatro dharma pautro. The dharma putro, this word is there. Dharma patro, the two of them, two Dharmaputra, two we know, Naranarayan, the two of them, Krishna and Arjuna, it is well known, generally. Attained it, Nara and Narayana, it is usually it is, known to us. But in inner meaning, what is that? Dharma Putro, the two of them, two Putra, sons of Dharma, Krishna and Arjuna, two of them, Krishna and Arjuna attained it, Naranarayana, it is, in the sense of accepting them within themselves. I mean, Naro Narayan, when Krishna and Arjun appeared, the sense is that Naro Narayan. So, two rishis. So Arjuna Naro going to submerge with Arjuna, submerge, and Krishna with him, Narayan submerged. So, Dharma Putro, from Bhagavatam we know Narayan is the son of Dharma. So Dharma Putro, the two of them, Krishna and Arjuna, attained Narayana. In which sense, which way we can see? We can say this Siddhanta that Arjun going to, Naro going to get submerged in Arjuna, and Narayan going to get submerged in Krishna. Then manifested themselves in the destiny of the moon god. Follow this meaning? This is the actual understanding, the Siddhanta Vichara. Otherwise, you can lead to wrong Siddhanta Vichara. So, to imo itvadu karika. To imo itvadu karika. Arthat, in karika we can find kartaro to harer angsho naro narayano iho daparante karma bhuto ayato krishna phalguno. That I already discussed. It's very apparently complicated, so not complicated at all. To remind you, I discussed, excuse me. Kartaro to harer angsho naro narayano iha daparante karma bhuto ayato krishna phalguno. To imo, in karika, we can find to imo itvadu, this kind of karika. In this verse, Nara and Narayana are the subjects of the sentence. Wanted to say, who are acting here? At the end of the Dwapara age, they entered Krishna and Arjuna. The object of the sentence is clear. Who are receiving the action? What is it? Kartaro to harer angsho naro narayano iha daparante karma bhuto ayato krishna phalguno. This is clear. Right? After that, sampujyetadau karika. Sampujyetadau karika. In karika written something where we can read sarvadau upodestritvad ya purano risir uvachate narayanat purushanam yastrayanam asrayuhu satu. Word speaking? It is written, sarvadau upodestritvad ya puranrisir uchate narayanam purushanam yastrayanam asrayohotu. Again I am reading Sanskrit. Sarvadau upodestritvad ya puranrisir uchate Narayanam Naranam Sarvadau upodestritvad ya purano risir uchate Naranam purushanam yastrayanam asrayotu. Again I am reading. Sarvadau upodestritvad ya Purano Risir Uchate Naranam Purushanam Jastrayanam Asrayohotu. After that it is written, Nareshu Martalokesu Sahachari Bhavan Swayam Yad Dharmam Anukritvatro Pujayamasu Tvam Munim Narayanakshena Krishna Jadapi Tat Guru Narayanam Pujayamasu Tathapi Khatralila. That up to this point I already discussed. Narayanakchanena Angshena Krishna Jadapi Tat Guru. I mean the Guru of Narad. But still, as a Kshatriya Lila, Naradam Pujayamaso Tatapi Kshatriya Lilaya. What is the meaning? Karikas on the verse beginning with the word Sampujyetadu Karika. Krishna is called the most ancient of the set. Ishvaraha Paramakishya Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarvakara. Is the next to Krishna nobody there. Krishna is called the most ancient sages because he gave spiritual instructions at the very beginning of the creation to Brahma. We know. He is called Narayana because he is the shelter of the whole creation, Narayana Asraya. Of three Naras, the Purusha's incarnation as Naras, shelter of all. He is called the friend of Nara because he joined the human beings on the earth and executed Dharma as if one of them. And thus he offered worship to sage Narada, although Krishna is the Guru of Narada. We know Guru Varga. Krishna ite Chaturmukh, Hai Krishna Sevanmukh, Brahma ite Naraderamati, Narada hoite Vyas Madhyuga. We know. Although Krishna is Narada's Guru in his partial expansion as Narayana Rishi, during his Kshatriya Lila, Krishna at present going to worship Narada. Try to understand. I already clarified. Naro submerged with Arjuna, Narayan submerged with Krishna, and that, from that Purush, from the navel sprout, Padma coming out, then Brahma discovered all the reason that I already discussed. So, according to Gopal Tapani Upanishad, Krishna gave instruction to Brahma, we know, at the beginning of Brahma's day, Pratham Kalpa, thus at the beginning of a new phase of creation, Krishna is the first spiritual authority. The Purana Rishi, Nara is a synonym for the word Purusha. So, the three Purusha incarnation who create the material world. We know three Purushas we know, who one is Karnudusai, Garbhudugusai, Kherudugusai, because Krishna is the center of the three Naras, as Sri Brahma Sangita already we know. Brahma was initiated by Krishna, his original Narayan. Bhagavatam also clarified this point. He is, however, the friend of all Naras, support or human beings. Therefore, to set an example while playing the part of human beings, Krishna offers worship to the great sage Narada, because now he is playing human lila. So Narada is worshipable to him. Actually, Guru of Narada, the Guru of Narada. Brahma's Guru is Krishna. Even though Krishna's partial expansion, Badri Narayana is Narada's, even though Krishna's partial expansion, Badri Narayana is Narada's instructing spiritual master, is known to all, So, again I can recite Kartaru Tau Harir Angsho Naro Narayano Iha Daparante Karmo Bhuto Ayato Krishna Falguno. Again I can discuss from the beginning. Tatru Dharmo Putro Itvadu Karika Naro Narayano Parpritvatma Shatakrito Tau Shyam Krishnarjuno Chandro Vangsam Anu Prakatatam Gato Kartaru Tau Harer Angsho Naro Narayano Iho Daparante Karma Bhuto Ayato Krishna Falguno. After that, why Krishna going to worship Narad, that clarification. Sang Pujyet Padau Karika. Sang Pujyet Padau Karika. Sarvadau Upodrestitvad Ya Purana Risiruchate Narayanam, Naranam. Again, Sarvadau Upodrestitvad Ya Purana Risir Uchate Narayanam Purushanam Yastrayanam Astrayahotu Nareshu Martalokeshu Sahachari Bhavan Swayam Tat Dharmam Anukritvatro Pujayamaso Tam Munim Narayanakshangshena Kshenangshena Krishna Jaddapi Tad Guruhu Naradam Pujayamaso Tathapi Khatralilaya. Okay, nice. Now, Indram Itvadu Karika. Indram Itvadu Karika. It is written Indrastu Natiko Vidyat Matsarat Chokto Van Idam Tasmat Krishnasya No Tattat Rupatvam Ghatate Kachit. What speaking? Indrastu Natiko Vidyat Matsarat Cho Ukto Van Idam Tasmat Krishnasya No Tattat Rupatvam Ghatate Kachit. Indrastu Natiko Vidyat Matsarat Cho Ukto Van Idam Tasmat Krishnasya No Tattat Rupatvam Ghatate Kachit. So it is written a karika, and a karika on the verse beginning Oindram Itvadu, beginning with Oindram Itvadu, this karika. Beginning, being not very wise. This karika speaking, being not very wise, Indra spoke like this out of envy. Somebody can remark like this. So, some karika starting with Oindram Itvadu karika. That means a karika speaking, word speaking, Oindram, etc. Being not very wise, this meaning going to speak this way, being not very wise, Indra spoke like this out of envy. Somebody can speak. Indrastu natikau vidyat matsaratcho oktavan idam tasmat krishnasya no tattad rupatvam ghatate kachit. Thus the assertion that Krishna is an expansion of either of this form is unreasonable. Unreasonable. Because what do you mean by paravastha? Atho paravastha yatha padme. Paravastha, what do you mean by paravastha? Paravastha. In Padma Puran we can find Atho paravastha tatha padme nishingho ramo krishneshu sharo gunyam paritvam paravarastastu te tashu dipadi utpanno dipavat. You can remember Brahma Samhita 1. Deepa chireva dasantaramabhupetto deepayate bibhittu hetu samana dharma jastadrik eva visnuttaya vivati govindamadi purusham tamam bhajami. Deepa chireva dasantaramabhupetto. So in Padma Puran speaking the same. Nishingho ramo krishneshu shado gunyam paripuritam paravasthastu te tashu dipad utpanno dipavat. I mean, one original pradeep is always glowing. From there, as if somebody going to take the same deep, is going to get the fire from that deep, same. So Krishna is the original. So paravasto, explanation of this word, paravasto is very clear. It is written, Nishingho Ramo Krishnesu Shado Gunyam Paripuritam Paravastastu Tetashu Dipad Utpanno Dipavat. Right? Now, the paravasta form, what do you mean? It is clarified in Padma Puran. According to Padma Puran, Uttarakhanda, Nrsimha, Ramachandra, Krishna, they are all complete in all six qualities, appearances, everything, what do you mean? They are paravastha, forms of the Supreme Lord, like lamps lit from another lamp, original lamp. So it's clarified to you. So Paravarasa Avastha now clarified, very Nishingo Rama Krishneshu Shado Gunyam. What speaking? Nishingo Rama Krishneshu Shado Gunyam Paripuritam Paravastastu Tetasu Dipad Utpanno Dipavat. Okay, nice. That is why we started with this word, started with this sloka. Ete changso kalaha pungshaha krishnastu bhagavan Shyam indriyari vyakulam lokam midayanti yuge yuge. Is clarified here. Now point is that it is a clarification of paravastha. So now is clarified. Now we can first try to explain Tatru Sri Nishingo. We can discuss about Nishingo. We can discuss about first of all Tatru Sri Nishingha avatar. Prahlado Hridayad Alyadam Bhaktya Avidya Vidaranam Saradinduruchim Bandi Parindobadanam Harim Vagisha Jashu Badane Lakshmi Riyassu Chavakshasi yasyasti hridaya samvid tam nisingamaham bhaje. Bhagavatam 1:1:1 and also 10:87:1 Siddha Samipattika. So, Tatro Sri Nishinga avatar about Nishingo Paravarastha Avastha. So, all previous arguments started by somebody clarified that Krishna is the original. From there all avatars coming, Angshokala, to Ete Changsakalaha, Ete Changsakalaha, Krishnasya Bhagavan Shyam. So, Prahlado Hridayalladam, Bhaktya Avidya Vidaranam, Saradendu Ruchim Bandi, Parindra Badanam Harim, Vagisha Jashu Badane, Lakshmi Rijasu Chabakshasi, Yasyastri Hridaya Sambid, Tvam Nisingamaham Bhaje. Siddha Samipattika. So, it is written of these three, Nishingo, Ram, Krishna, of these three, Sri Nishinga is praised as follows. I offer my homage by Siddha Saipa. I offer my homage. It is actually Tika. Tika means commentary by Siddha Saipa. Bhagavatam 1:1:1 and 10:87:1. So Siddha Saipa writing, I offer my homage because Siddha Saipa got full keep of Nishingadev. He appeared in his Bhajan Kutir. Follow. Bhadrak. Baleshwar Bhadrak. There was a hilly place, big hill. Top hill, Siddha Saipa, he started doing bhajan and ultimately Nishingadev appeared in his Bhajan Kutir and he was so happy that he wanted to put his hand on the head of Siddha Saipa. So it is known to us by our Guru Bhargava. Siddharam Vetti Nishinga Prasadat. So it is known to us common. It is known to us that Siddharam Vetti Nishinga Prasadat. By the mercy, causeless mercy of Nishingadev, Siddha Saipa grew that kind of tremendous knowledge in Bhagavatam. Siddharam Vetti Nishinga Prasadat. So we read, na? Prahlad Hridayalladam Bhaktya Avidya Vidaranam Saradendu Ruchim Bandi Parindro Badanam Harim Vagi Shajussu Badane Lakshmi Rajassu Chabakshasi Yasyastri Hridaye Sambit Tam Nisingamaham Bhaje. This way. Okay? Nice? Now we are going to point out about something, Prahlad. So, Bhagisha, everything I already discussed. The goddess of the speech, Saraswati. Bhagisha. The goddess of speech resides in his mouth and the goddess of Lakshmi on his chest. Complete knowledge resides in his heart. I have said that Lord Nishingadeva. Follow. Gambhira garjitarambha stambitambojo sambhava sangrabha stambho putrasya munino ujjambhito nripe. Follow. So, it is written, Gambhira garjitarambha stambitamboja sambhava sangrambha stamba putrasya munino ujjimbhito nripo. As soon as the Lord Nrsimha began roaring, deep roaring. Ah! As soon as Lord Nrsimhadeva started roaring in a very harsh voice, deep roar, lotus-born Brahma, even Brahma was afraid of that. Lotus-born Brahma became stunned, afraid of that. Thus the sage discovered to the king the fury of the Lord who was born from the pillar. So fury was expressed in front of that dangerous king, Hiranyakasipu. Externally, Bhagavan appeared from the pillar born, but actually Bhagavan is not, Bhagavan never born, it is written. Thus the sage disclosed to the king the fury of the Lord who was born from the pillar. So, Gambhiro Garjita Rambho Stambitamboja Sambhavaha Sangrambho Stambu Putrasho Munino Urjimbhito Nipe. Okay, nice. This way, now gradually we are going to clarify, Rupa Goswami would like to clarify, to give enjoyment to Prahlada Alladadaine. He appeared from one pillar, but anyway, Bhagavan can never take birth from pillar. It is just, he came out from pillar, so this kind of conception we can, in a very, general mood, we can accept it. So, in 7th canto, so, Yathasi Saptami, Saptam Skanda, it is written, so in the 7th canto, in Bhagavatam it is written, Shatavadhuta Jaladaha Parapatano Grahastyo Tadrishti Bimusto Rochisaha Ambodharaha Shasohata Vichikchur Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digibha Jahur Dishaha. It is written. What is it written? Bale, it is written Satavadhuta Jaladaha Parat Patano Grahascho Tad Drishti Bimustarochi Saha Ambodaha Shaso Hata Vichikshu Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digibha Yahur Dishaha. So, what in Satavadhuta Jaladaha Parapatano Grahascho Tad Drishti Bimustarochi Saha Ambodhayoho Sasahata Bichukshu Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digiba Jahur Dishaha. So, it is written, as described in 7th canto, the hair on Nrsimhadeva's head shook the clouds in the sky and scattered them here and there. His glaring eyes told the effulgence of the luminaries in the sky, all the stars and planets, always going to give light, but their light become very unusual, very useless. And his breathing agitated the ocean. Because of his rearing, the elephants, Gaja, guarding the direction, Diggaj. We have in 10 direction Diggaj, the elephant, philosophically. You don't know. I can discuss next day. abandoned their post. The Diggaj, those who are in their post, controlling different direction, out of fear they left their duties. So, Shatabadhuta Yaladaha Parapatana Gruhaschata Drishti Vimuscharocisaha Ambodayaha Shasahata Bichikshu Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digibha Yahurdishaha. So, in seventh canto, it is written, and after that I cannot explain, I can also only recite today, time cannot permit. So, Satavadhuta Jaladaha Parapatano Grahaschatat Drishti Vimuscharocisaha Ambodayaho Sasohata Bichikshu Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digibha Jahurdishaha. Those Tachatrutkipta Viman Sankula Prat Sarpush Takshascha Padadhi Pidita Sailaha Samutpetur Ramusho Ranghasa Taktejasa Khang Kakubho No Rejire Ugro Opi Anugro Evayam Sabhaktyanam Nikeshwari Kesoribo Saputanam Mannisham Ugra Vikramaha. Annisham Ugra Vikramaha. So, at a time I recite, so, Satabudhuta Jaladaha Parapatano Gruhaschatad Drishti Vimuscharochishaha Ambodayahu Shasahata Bichikshu Bhur Nirhad Bhita Digibha Jahurdishaha. Those Tachatut Kipto Viman Sankula Purt Sarpatakshas Chopada Vipidita Shailaha Samutpetu Ramusho Ranghasa. Shailaha Samutpetu Ramusho Ranghasa Tat Tejasa Khang Kakubho No Rejide Ugro Opi Anugro Eva Ayam Sabhaktyanam Nikeshari Kesharivo Saputanam Annesham Ugra Vikramaha. So I can explain next day, not today. So I can go on and speak in the meaning. The hair on Sri Nishingadeva's head shook the clouds in the sky and scattered them here and there. His glaring eyes has stole the effulgence of the luminatories like sun, moon, stars, planets, everything in the sky, and his breathing agitated the oceans all over the creation in the world. Because of his rearing, the elephants guarding the directions all around, they left their post and started flying. Follow. So, after that what happens? After that it is written, airplanes, the Vimans, were thrown into outer space. Because they are all demigods came, their planes were standing, watching all around Nishingadev, but their aircraft, airplanes were thrown into outer space. And the upper planetary system, by the hair on Nishingadeva's head, because jerking is there, Bhagavan moving his head, and all the hair on the head of Nishingadev moving around. So airplanes were thrown into outer space, and the upper planetary systems by the hair of Nishingadevas, Sri Nishingadevas, because of the pressure of Lord's lotus feet, because of the pressure of the Lord's lotus feet, the earth appeared to slip from its position as if the earth going to get displaced from her own position. As if the earth going to get displaced from her own position, displaced, while hills and the mountains sprang up due to his intolerable force. Bhagavan is force, all hills, on small hills and mountains, they sprang up, they are coming out as if going to jerking and going up due to the intolerable force. Because Bhagavan is the source of infinity world. Come on, if Bhagavan appearing, what will be the pressure? It is the mercy of Bhagavan that when Bhagavan appearing, Bhagavan giving the power to Earth Mother to bear the pressure. Otherwise, it can be converted into dust particles. Remember. So, because of Lord's bodily effulgence, because of Lord's Nishingadeva's bodily effulgence, both in the sky in all direction, all illuminating objects are there, like stars, planets and moon, sun, all diminished their natural illumination. What a kind of a dangerous thing, So, it is really surprising how possible Bhagavan, it is written in 7th canto, 8th chapter, 32 to 33, Satavadhuta jaladaha parapatano gruhaschata drishti bimustaro chishaha ambodhayohu sasohata bichukchuhur nirhad bhitad digibha jihurdishaha. Those tat chatutkipto biman sankula prat sarpu takshascha padadhipirita sailaha samutpetur ramusha ranghasa tattejasa khang kakubhu no rejire ugro opi anugro eva ayam sabhaktyanam nikeshari kesarivo sapatanam annesham ugra vikramaha. Annesham ugra vikramaha. Although the Lord Narahari Nikeshari, Narahari but Nikeshari is very ferocious externally. He wanted to provide a fist of fury on the head of that demon, Hiranyakasipu. But be sure, he is not at all fearsome in front of all devotees. He is like a very soft, although Lord Sri Nishinga Bhagavan, Nihari, Nikashari, is very ferocious apparently, but he is not at all fearsome to his devotees. With them, he behaves like a female lion, just like a female lion playing with cubs, her cubs. But for others, his form, Nisingada's form is very terrible. So, you remember what I say. Although Lord Sri Nishingadeva, Nihari is very ferocious. But still he is not at all ferocious. Be sure about it, fearsome to his devotees. With them, with devotees, Bhagavan Nishingadev behaves just like a female lion playing with her cubs. But for others, those who are demons and rakshasas, his form is very terrible, unbearable. So, Siddhara Swami commentary of Srimad Bhagavatam 791 that I told. Now today, excuse me, I am bound to stop my discussion here. Again, next week I can try my best to clarify this point. So, excuse me, today I like to stop. And the sloka I started with is Eti Changso Kalaha Pungshaha Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam Indriyari Vyakulam Lokam Nirayanti Yuge Yuge Vancha Kalpatarosya Kipasindva Visha Patidanam Pavanabho Vaishnavibhyo namo namo.